It is from a long time ago. Algeria is a country in Africa. Baucas was the king there. There was a wise judge in his kingdom who would quickly turn milk into milk and water into water. No criminal can escape his sharp eyes. His fame spread far and wide. One day the king disguised himself and decided to test the judge. He rode the horse and headed towards the judge's city. He saw a crippled beggar at the main gate of the city. The king gave him some money. The beggar requested the king, "I cannot walk. Please drop me to the next square." The king made the beggar sit on the horse. After reaching the city square, the king asked the beggar to get down. "You get down. This horse is mine," the beggar claimed. Within no time a crowd of people gathered there. "Only the judge will decide whose horse it is," people said. The king and the beggar went to the judge. There was a large crowd gathered in the court. The judge was calling people one by one. First of all the judge called a writer and a farmer. There was also a woman with him. Both the writer and the farmer were claiming that woman to be their wife. After listening to the arguments of both the parties, the judge said, "Leave the woman here today and come tomorrow." After that a butcher and an oilman appeared before the judge. The butcher's clothes were splattered with blood and the oilman's hands were stained with oil. The butcher had a bag of money in his hand. Both the parties were claiming that bag as their own. The judge thought for a while and said, "Leave the bag of money here and come tomorrow." At last the judge heard the arguments of the king and the beggar. Both sides were presenting their respective claims on the horse. The judge thought for a while and said, "Leave the horse here and come tomorrow." The next day a large crowd of people gathered in the court to hear the judge's decision. First came the turn of the writer and the farmer. "This woman is your wife. You can take them away," the judge told the author. He also ordered the farmer to be given 50 lashes. After that came the turn of the butcher and the oilman. The judge called the butcher and said, "Here, this bag of money is yours." Together they sentenced Telly to 50 lashes. At last the judge called the king and the farmer. "Will you be able to identify your horse among 20 horses?" he asked both the king and the beggar. Both answered, "Yes." One by one the judge took both of them to the stable. Both of them identified the horse correctly. After deep thinking for some time, the judge called the king and said, "This horse is yours, you can take it." He also sentenced the beggar to 50 lashes. The king also started following the judge while going home. Seeing the king, the judge asked, "Are you dissatisfied with my decision?" "Sir, I am absolutely satisfied, but I would like to know how you reached these decisions." "It was quite easy," the judge said smiling. "Early in the morning I asked the lady to fill the inkpot with ink. The woman completed this work neatly. This made me think that she must be the writer's wife. As far as the money bag is concerned, I put the coins in a vessel of water while sleeping. When I checked in the morning, no oil was seen in the water. If there was oil money, some oil would definitely float on water. It seemed that the money would belong to the butcher. The matter of the horse was certainly somewhat complicated. I did not take you both to the stable to identify the horse. Actually, I wanted to see whether the horse recognized you or not. When you approached the horse nodded its head and turned its neck towards you. But seeing the beggar, the horse raised one of its legs. This made it clear to me that you would be the rightful owner of the horse." Then the king said to the judge, "I am King Baucas. I had heard a lot of praise for your justice. I came to confirm the same. You are indeed a capable judge. You will get whatever reward you ask for from me." "I don't want any reward," said the judge humbly. "The king's praise is the greatest gift I can give him."